Welcome back to Hear Me Out. I'm Dee.
Me.
And we're just a bunch of jokesters here, apparently. So okay, guys. We recently did a video that you guys were on board with, agreed with, and some of you not so much. Though some of you are not gonna like this video because it's about J-Lo. We found an article. It's what to know about Jennifer Lopez's tour from Forbes. Rebrand, canceled dates, and low ticket and album sales. Connor
Hmm.
Murray, a Forbes staff member, wrote this article, and it is interesting. What happened?
Why do you say it like that? All right, guys. Again, this is from Forbes.com, so it's official, okay?
Oh,
So,
yeah.
Jennifer Lopez's upcoming tour has seemingly undergone a rebrand, with some online advertisements now referring to her tour as a greatest hits concert series instead of a promotional endeavor of her latest album, which suffered from low sales. Is anybody surprised though? That was all my only comment. All right. So about the tour scheduled to run from June until August in North America has rebranded the Greatest Hits Tours. The tour previously titled This Is Me Live. Is she gonna drop? Okay, I'll keep my comments. Tour previously titled This Is Me Live, according to Lopez's social media post from February, now goes by the title This Is Me Live, The Greatest Hits. Whoa. According to the websites of several venues, many tickets are still available for upcoming shows 2 months after they went on sale, like her August 16 and 17 shows in Madison Square Garden in New York. Ambitious. According to Ticketmaster's seat map, a string of 7 dates between August 20th and August 31st were canceled in March, which Variety reported is likely due to low ticket sales, though People magazine reported the cancellations were because of logistical issues with her tour promoters. So, a little background here. Lopez released her latest album, This Is Me Now, in February, which peaked at number 38 on the Billboard 200 albums chart, her lowest charting studio album, not counting her extended plays and soundtrack albums. The album charted just 1 week before departing the Billboard 200. It sold 14,000 copies in its first week, just over a third of 33,000 copies of her last release, 2014's AKA. Did y'all hear it? Sold in its first week, which was her lowest opening sales week at the time. Alongside the new album, Lopez released two films, a documentary titled The Greatest Love Story Never Told, which follows Lopez creating the album, and a romantic musical film, This Is Me Now, a love story, loosely based on her relationship with Ben Affleck, who co-stars in the movie. The film's trailer, thanks to its large list of celebrity co-stars and its seemingly bizarre narrative, went viral, so they say, and sparked both fascination and confusion after it's dropped in January. So, how much did she spend? $20 million, guys. She spent $20 million of her own money. So, this was self finance. Though Lopez's music and touring sales have been low in recent months, her film projects have found more success. Both films released alongside This Is Me Now received positive views from critics. I need their names. The documentary, The Greatest Love Story Never Told, has a 100% score on Rotten Tomatoes based on 7 critics. What are their names? While This Is Me Now, a love story, have a 75% score based on 55 reviews. Okay. Her 2023 film, The Mother, became one of Netflix's all-time biggest hits, with Lightshed Partners analysts estimating 127 million households tuned into the film in its first 6 weeks of release. One of the earlier romantic comedies she starred in, The Backup Plan, 2010, cracked the top 10 on the global Netflix charts in March. By the way, guys, we covered The Mother here. I forgot what we thought about it, so I guess it's not memorable to me right now. But I'm
Liked
happy
it.
with it. We liked it, right?
Yeah, we did. We liked it.
Hmm.
Oh boy.
I guess.
Hmm.
But what do we think about this rebrand?
It's the year of the rebrand, apparently. We have the Sussex's rebrand, and now we have JLo's tour rebrand.
Mm.
And so, if you guys have watched our most recent video about Jennifer Lopez, we weren't too thrilled with her concerning the way in which she decided to talk about the Bronx, the block, and all around being a Latina, Puerto Rican, whatever she wants to call herself. And just the fact that people were trolling her, people were calling her out because she has a history of not being a very nice person to people.
Mhm.
And for me, I was a long, long, long time Jennifer Lopez fan. I found it very disappointing to be informed properly of all the different ways in which she has negatively affected people. And I'm not shocked that she has had to rebrand because who wanted a tour, JLo? Just like, she said it in her documentary. No one is clamoring for a new JLo album. Clearly you were right, ma'am, because it didn't sell. So if it didn't sell, like, why would you think that doing is what is it like arena tours, major arenas,
Madison Square Garden.
exactly doing that, like those size tours? I just I don't see it. Like it's not making sense. What did you think?
Well, that's how big her ego is. She thinks she is Madison Square Garden heavy hitter kind of person, but
Yeah.
you're not.
Oh,
No, all jokes aside, though, I think she should just stop with the music. Um, I think she is a jack of all trades and a master of none.
ooh,
So
what?
I want to say that I like J Lo in her rom coms, right?
Yes.
We think, but the rom coms they kind of stopped. Like we don't really see them anymore, have we?
Yeah, no, not really. Not like before.
That was the thing of the 2000s. We were rom-com heavy. Like there were some heavy hitters. There was J-Lo, there was like Matthew McConaughey.
Yeah.
Who else?
Cameron
uh
Diaz, Kate Hudson, Katherine Heigl, Reese Witherspoon. Come on. Yeah.
so I think like we said in the other video, everything has its season. This is her
Yeah.
season, and I don't mean this in a mean way, to retire. Retire from all these things. You're not that diva anymore, and that's okay.
Yeah.
You are at the top of your game.
Yeah.
People listen to your music because that's what we were listening to. But now the music that you make and the music that we listen to are two completely different things. Hip
Yeah.
hop has taken over certain rappers, certain celebrities, certain musicians have taken certain artists have taken over and have been a staple for like 10 plus years, decades. There's like Beyonce's, the Taylor Swifts, the Drakes, the other hip hop people that I can't think of right now. We're not listening to Waiting for Tonight. So even with this rebrand, I think you should have cut your losses because I don't think you have, let's say, a Mariah Carey catalog that is like greatest hits.
Dang.
People will drop money for Mariah Carey, and they hate each other. But I don't think so. I mean, if there's J-Lo fans out there that are gonna drop their precious dollars for her greatest hits, y'all let me know what they are because I just thought of Waiting for Tonight. I can't think of any other song right now.
I'm real. Hello. That's one of my favorite songs from her.
You
Love
see her
My
singing?
Queen.
Do you see her singing that in her greatest hits thing?
Yeah, just like she's still claiming the Bronx, just like she's still claiming the block. Yeah, of course she will.
I concede. You're right. She might, but I don't know. She loves herself too much. That's just the problem with J Lo, and she doesn't know that her time is up. And I mean it in the nicest way. Like we just like different things, and that's
Yeah.
what happens when you stop making music and you focus on other things. And I don't mean I don't mean this in a mean way, but if you're not present in our minds, then somebody else is going to take your place.
Right.
So Beyonce has been doing this since like the 90s. She's still doing music, and people are going crazy over this Cowboy Carter that
I
you
love.
absolutely love, and I haven't heard, so I have no comments yet. But it shows you she's been consistent.
Right. Yeah.
The Taylor Swift's Drake came out in the 2000s. He's still, I just went to his concert like last week.
Hmm.
So you can't just pick up, your fans and then just drop them off whenever you please and expect us to be waiting.
I think that a lot of these people are very out of touch and
That's the
believe their own
perfect way.
hype. Yeah, like she's definitely out of touch. And a lot of them believe their own hype and think that they're going to get this sort of love the way that the Eras tour did, the way the Renaissance tour did. But that's not the case. Even Carol G with her Mañana Será Más Bonito tour has gotten major love. That's that's not going to happen for Jennifer Lopez right now. Um we have seen that there are plenty of aging pop stars that just are not able to really make a difference. Justin
Mhm.
Timberlake dropped an album last month, and who's listening to it? Not me.
Go check out that video, by the way, guys, because we've been on the J-Lo talking streak lately.
Well, she's been in the headlines, but it's not necessarily for her talent. It's for
Mm.
other reasons. So
Yeah.
and and maybe sure any publicity's good publicity, whatever you want to call it, but I don't think that that works for what it is she's trying to do.
Mhm.
And I just being so out of touch means you don't realize that certain cities don't care to see you. Being out of touch means that you don't realize you're not filling up Madison Square Garden unless your tickets are like $25. And even at that, you're probably pushing it because New York is not exactly very happy with you. I don't know if you see the internets, ma'am, but they're not exactly thrilled. So, she has fans. She does because we've seen it time and time again. Like we've had comments, plenty of comments of people
Mhm.
that still love her, and that's great. I'm sure that they'll be able to see her, but nobody really is out here like using J-Lo's words herself. Nobody's out here clamoring for a J-Lo album. Therefore, nobody's out here clamoring for a J-Lo tour.
Mhm.
Beyonce just came off a Renaissance a few months ago and is about to possibly drop info for Cowboy Carter tour. And people are already like, okay, let's go. But people don't feel the same way about Jennifer. And that's okay. It's not a negative thing.
Yeah.
It's just, it's not her time anymore.
And that's okay. But now I'm thinking J-Lo also has some level of non-authenticity to her.
Mm-hmm.
She has this, what is it, Delola brand? Delula? She's Delulu. Delola.
Yeah, Lola.
Is it what kind of liquor is it?
It's some kind of spirits. I don't know
Oh,
exactly.
whatever
Yeah.
spirit it is. She's over here advertising it like a lot of celebrities do, of course. But then she goes on an interview and says, "Well, I'm not a drinker." I'm like, "You're not a drinker, but you're selling us, you know,
She does
these
not drink
beverages,
alcohol.
these adult beverages?" That doesn't make any sense. She has, and I know I'm being overly critical right now. She has this makeup line, where we see her and she's like all fresh and using her stuff. But then at the same time, she's also someone who is retouching her photos
Mhm.
and not embracing her age, which is something that we all go through. And, we've had a lot of videos where we discuss, these celebrities give people the wrong impression about age and how they look and what they matters and how they influence our body image.
Mhm.
Should we be that influenced? No, but that's another subject for another day.
Yeah.
But talking about Jay, so she's over here pretending to use these products and be like, yeah, this is what makes me look youthful. Yeah. And so does your chef, and so does your workout regimen, and so is, everybody that takes care of your household, and so is all the money you have, and all your personal trainers and your inside gym. Yeah, you don't tell that to people, but yet we're supposed to buy your makeup and
Mm-hmm.
feel, oh yeah, I'm as beautiful as J-Lo. J-Lo, por favor. And other celebrities do that as well. I don't buy any celebrity makeup because that's not their niche. I buy people, makeup from people that make makeup,
Mm-hmm.
or brands that make makeup. But she does a lot of these things, and other celebrities do too. That is just very unauthentic to them. So J Lo, I think, has had a lot of missteps, and she should just live her happily ever after with Ben. Call it a
I,
day.
I agree, and I have nothing more.
You have nothing more?
No, not really. I mean, it's disappointing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Go make us a rom-com. We'll probably like it. You could be
Probably.
the Jane Fonda of it all. Which one was that one?
A monster-in-law.
That one was a great one. I loved it because of Jane Fonda. But that's another story for another day. All right, guys, let us know what you think in the comments about JLo's rebrand. Will you guys be going to the concert? What do we think of JLo as an influential figure? Do you think that she should just retire and tell us another love story never told, greatest love story ever told, whatever the title is? Um, yeah, JLo, vaya con Dios. But if you haven't already done so, please subscribe, turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any of our videos. Also, please share our video. We're trying to grow our community so your friends could be our friends and we could all be friends. I'm laughing at my own savagery, guys. We also have social media, which Dee'll tell you about.
We have TikTok and Instagram. Our handle is at Hear Me Out DNE. So make sure you guys like, follow, share, comment. You can also listen to our videos in podcast format via YouTube Music and Spotify.
So, like I mentioned before, we have a few videos on JLo. We have the mother review. Go check that out. We
Mhm.
have the video with JLo and JT, Justin Timberlake, and the aging pop stars and how they're not resonating with us people anymore. There's the
Mhm.
video we did
About
yesterday,
the
was it?
trolling. A
Huh?
couple of days ago about the trolling.
The trolling. We have a lot of JLo. She has her own playlist, guys. So if you love or hate her, go watch it.
Yeah.
Tell us off in the comments or support us in our thoughts. But guys, we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. Peace.
Bye.
Bye.